Okay, we're starting this off with the HyperX closed ear design headphones. I'm comparing several other headsets. I'm going to be doing a mic test with the Sennheiser SC350 SE, the Plantronics 780 GameCons, and the Tek-n-Motion. This is called the Yapster Tek-n-Motion. And then I'm going to just throw in a Pro mic, which is the Technica 2100. So at the end, I'll give you my full synopsis on all of them. This is HyperX you're hearing right now. This is a closed ear design, 3.5 millimeter jacks, no USB, no bueno. I like USB. Digital output, better sounding microphone and ear when you're connecting USB versus 3.5, at least in my opinion. I do not have a dedicated sound card, so I will say that and qualify that if you have a dedicated sound card, it may be better to go with 3.5. I don't, so I prefer this. So very, very good sound, amazing sound, very clear, a lot of treble, but very clear. You hear a really distinct thing. Second best headset, I will spoil it right now. Spoiler alert to the end to give you a little bit of a heads up of what I like the best. This sound-wise is the best. This would be second. Very clear also. More bass. So if you're a hip hop listener, you're going to want this one, okay, versus this one. However, a little more bass, but not as clear as and separation with instrumentals as this. So if you like classical music, you're going to want to get this headset. It's about 99 bucks. I've seen it as low as like 66 bucks. It's the HyperX Cloud gaming headset. It's new. It's Kingston's entry-level headset, or first headset, I should say, made for gaming, and they did a really good job. So I've seen reviews on this, and people give it a thumbs up, and as well as I do myself, give it a thumbs up, and I think it's very good. I think you'll be happy if you settle with this headset. Let me go to the next one. Doing a test here with the Plantronics, the 350 Special Edition headset, testing out this noise canceling microphone that's supposed to be really good, and seeing what it sounds like, comparing it to other headsets that I've tested before. I'll tell you what, as far as sound, the Plantronics still beats out this Sennheiser. I say Sennheiser before? Sennheiser 350, that's what we're testing. Anyway, and the Plantronics has a very natural, full sound, whereas the Sennheiser sounds a little bit bright and brassy to me. So I don't know. We'll see how the recording sounds on this. Okay, final headphone here. This is, or maybe the first one, depending on how I put this up when I edit it. But this is the GameCon 780, and this microphone is very clear, but it picks up a little bit of brassiness, in my opinion. And I think that the other headphones, as far as microphone, this will probably be behind the HyperX. I don't know. It's a tough one. So you guys give me some. Let me know what you think on down below in the comments. But this is the GameCon 780. You get this headset for like 50 bucks now. The sound is really good. It does virtual surround sound 7.1. It is USB only, whereas the other ones were 3.5 connections. But I actually, some of those I connected, actually all those 3.5s I connected via USB through my keyboard, just to keep everything the same, because USB is a cleaner digital sound and 3.5 is analog. So I prefer USB connection. So anyway, if you have an onboard sound card, you might want to get the 3.5 and try it that way, because I did not test these with my own separate sound card. It's using onboard motherboard sound. So that's it. Okay, final test here now. This is the Technica 2100 ATR 2100 microphone. Phenomenal microphone, amazing sound. 50 bucks, 55 bucks I think when I last checked. Awesome sound, as you could tell. And the thing is, it's separate. It's not part of the headset. Annalie, quiet. I'm doing a test, Annalie. So it sounds as good as it sounds. Better than all the other ones, but in comparison, it's not attached. I mean, these are headset mics, so they're not going to be as good as this. So I just wanted to give you a comparative for all of them. In my opinion, I mean, you guys tell me which mic you think sounds the best. I think it depends on your ears, but it's close. I like the Tek-n-Motion. I think the HyperX puts out a lot of clear sound, but if you want a bassy sound to your voice, it's going to be this one. Even the Sennheiser does a pretty good bass, and obviously this is going to be the best for that. But anyway, just showing you comparative. Okay, here we are now with the
Tek-n-Motion, Fry's Electronics. If you live in the Southwest, they sell this. Tek-n-Motion, you can Google them. T-E-K-N-Motion, N and then motion. $28 headset. You can buy their, I'm sorry, 24. 28 gives you their mixer too. I'll tell you what, guys, for the price, value, sound, hands down, comparing the other three headsets that I just showed you, the Plantronics 780, the HyperX, and the Sennheiser, this thing is amazing. I mean, microphone puts out great bass, as you can probably hear it. I think the microphone on this is better than the other ones. The other ones are very clear for tone and sound, just for audio, but this puts out a bass also, which is actually comparable to my Pro mic. And the sound, here's the thing, it's got the most bass of all the headsets, so it gives a good full tone, but it's not as clear as the other ones. So I would rank this behind the GameCon 780. I'm sorry, it would be HyperX, GameCon 780, this, and then the Sennheiser, believe it or not, as good as everyone says this thing is, I wasn't too pleased. It was very brassy sounding. Yes, very trebly, but very brassy. The other ones, they're treble, but you can separate. You can hear the separations. HyperX first, GameCon, this one. And if you like bass, this is the way to go, though. If you don't mind, it's not going to be as clear, the separation. But again, you wouldn't notice if you listen to the music unless you had them all side by side. This thing, I was very excited about this thing. I bought three of them. I have this color in white, I have it in black, and I have it in pink for my daughter. And the microphone, as you can hear, is pretty damn good. And it's only 24 bucks or 28 if you get the mixer with it. How can you go wrong? Oh, it's 3.5 millimeter connection, by the way. All right, so let's go on to the next one.